Namaskar, friends, and welcome to this special yoga session with me today. Before we begin our special laughter yoga session today, I would like you all, along with me, take a moment and remember and pray for the departed souls in the recent tragic incident in the airplane crash in Ahmedabad of India. So sit with your back and spine straight, your palms on your thighs facing up, chin slightly tucked in. Close your eyes and just take a moment. In this moment, we pray for the souls, for the many. Rest in peace. And we pray for strength to their loved ones and to the bereaved families. Now bring your hands closer in front of your chest in Anjali Mudra, or the prayer pose. And bow down. And open your eyes. Friends, yesterday we all heard, read, saw over the internet or many in person the tragic incident that took place in India, Ahmedabad of India. Which tells us that we do not know what is there in the next moment. Anything could happen anytime in our lives. So we learn and practice to live with whatever we have in our lives, we have in hand. We live the moment to its fullest. So friends, today's session, hello, Mia, Bobia, IDK Gaming, Mag 330 Full, Christina Marie Restivo, thank you so much for joining everyone. And with today, we just have about 1 week until we celebrate the International Day of Yoga, which is on the 21st of June 2025. And I can't wait to practice my yoga with many yoga enthusiasts coming from different parts of the USA, and also many from different parts of the world in Times Square of Manhattan, of New York City, celebrating also the summer solstice, which is next Friday, 20th of June. So here we are, just about 7 days away from International Day of Yoga, and today is a great day to also learn and practice laughter yoga. Laughter yoga is indeed very helpful, beneficial for our overall health. I can't emphasize enough how laughter yoga induces the automatic action of longer exhalation, which is the goal of right way to breathe, which is the objective of correct breathing technique, is we exhale more than we inhale in one breath cycle. And laughter helps the body to automatically exhale more than we have inhaled in a breath cycle. And to begin with, we will start with some warm-up laughter yoga practices. Then we will practice some yogasana or the postures, working with our respiratory muscles, the diaphragmatic, the intercostal, the clavicular. We will also practice laughing out loud, engaging our chest, our lungs to its efficiency. Hello, Indranil. Thank you for joining. And we will also practice silent laughter, which I will discuss a little later. So let's begin with warming up our entire body and be aware of our presence. You can sit on a mat or a clean surface on the ground or on grass if you're outdoors, and make sure your back and spine is straight, your chin slightly tucked in, and your palms either on your thighs facing up or with the chin mudra on your knees. And just take few normal breaths. With a smile. Excellent. Now place your hand on your navel or the belly button and breathe equal, which means that you would breathe in the number of counts. Breathing in, you will equalize by breathing out or exhaling. So if it is 2 counts, you will breathe out in 2 counts. Let's do this 2 times. You're engaging your diaphragmatic respiratory muscle over here. And now also you will extend your exhalation in one breath cycle from the number of counts you breathed in or you inhaled. So let's do that again twice. So in one breath cycle, if you count 2 in inhalation, you would count 4 in exhalation. And that is your extending your exhalation. Now you are ready to laugh. With automatically you would notice, so the first step you would do is, as you laugh, keeping your one hand placed on your navel, and you would laugh. But to begin laughing, you would one observe the movement around your belly area or your abdominal area as you laugh out loud. But also you will count if you are making your exhalation more than the number of counts of your inhalation. And now place your hand and inhale. As you breathe out, as you exhale, you laugh out, you will observe the movement around your belly area or your stomach area. So let's do this again. So that sound, you are intentionally laughing, intentionally laughing. We are practicing progressive laughter by intentionally, by allowing ourselves to laugh with intention. Now, laughing or smiling, it's not a very common thing we see on someone's face, because most of us want a reason to smile or want a reason to laugh. But laughter also is the best medicine, as we all know. So why not use laughter towards our own health benefit by practicing intentional progressive laughter? I'll quickly read your comment. Is doing good in her pregnancy. Excellent. That's such a good news. And very nice. Very good. God bless. So to practice your engaging your diaphragmatic muscle and laughter, as you intentionally laugh out loud, you will automatically exhale more. That is so nice. That's very good to hear, Indranil. Very nice. Indranil, are you practicing your yoga? Are you practicing your dance? Good to know. That's very good to know. So at this time, we will clap with extended, far spread out fingers like this. Do like this, spread them and stretch forward. Stretch forward and begin to clap. As we clap our hands, we make the sound in intentional laughter. Ha 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 ha, ho 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 ho. So let's do that, clapping our hands. you see, as you clap hard, and you would feel the sweet pain that starts to flow throughout your hand towards your elbows and arms. So now you would do it one more time, laughing out loud with your claps. Let's do this. Ho, 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 ho. You do this few times. Now here is the thing that our body cannot differentiate between intentional laugh or genuine laugh. Intentional laugh or genuine laugh. All it cares about is the laughter. So when laughter becomes intentional laughter, becomes your genuine laughter, in the process, you're working towards leaving the worries, all the stress, the tension for that moment, and your body is engaging all the different respiratory muscles. It's engaging your lungs, your whole body. Your whole body is working towards bringing about your well-being. So why not practice? Now just make a fist and just squeeze and release. So you do that few times and clap again. And now tap your face lightly with a smile, and now with laughter. Your head lightly, not hard, but lightly, as if just tapping with your fingertips lightly throughout your head. Your neck, your jaw, your ears, your throat, lightly tapping your throat, and now with your palms, your hand, your shoulder, your chest, your arms, side of your body, your back, your legs. You may stretch your legs forward with few stretch and flexes, and tap with a smile. Tapping your legs. The other one. दूध नहीं अमित. And now join your feet and bring them closer to your pelvic area. You may clasp your hands and bring it even closer. And now straight with back and spine straight and your chin slightly tucked in with a smile. Now place your hands over your knees and pressing them down to the ground. And take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, your tongue sticks out and you make a loud roaring sound. So take a deep breath in. One more time. Now stretch a little backward and back in the comfort pose. Hands by your side. By your side, we do some more stretches. And hands raised above your head. Look up and stretch some more. The center, bend towards your right, now towards your left, and twist towards the right and towards the left. You just got good spinal twist there. Look up, stretch up, and start bending forward. And stretch, stretch, stretch. And relax. So that was a full body stretch while in a seated position. Also through Parvatasana, the mountain pose. And now we'll work with our clavicular muscle. So place the fingers, try to place it above your collarbone. And you can just place your thumb on your shoulder joint and the index finger and the middle finger together on the collar, just above the collarbone. And breathe in, breathe out. So 2 times you will equalize your breath, and then you would be working with your clavicular respiratory muscle. So let's do this. First, normal breath twice. And now, quick breaths. Let's do this. And relax. So if you notice your clavicular muscles are engaged, the respiratory muscles, the clavicular ones are engaged, and you are taking quick, faster breaths. So each breath cycle is fast or quick, and you are engaging your clavicular muscle, the respiratory muscle, and your nostrils. You would see the movement, you would observe the movement around the abdominal area, especially around here, your clavicular when your clavicular muscle is in action. So let's do this one more time. Normal breaths, few normal breaths. And quick breaths. And relax. And now it's time to realize your intercostal muscles. Engage them, the respiratory muscles, which are your intercostal muscles, in action as you breathe in and breathe out. And to do that, place your thumb on the side and place the index finger or rest of the fingers at the last few ribs. So like this, place your hand and the last few ribs. Intercostal muscles are the muscles in between the ribs. So let's do this. Let's engage the side muscles as we just breathe normal few times, and then we breathe in and equalize our exhalation 2 times, and then we exhale more, the double the count of inhalation, and we do that 3 times. So first let's begin with normal breaths few times, and then equalizing our breath 2 times, and 3 times doubling the exhalation from the count of inhalation. So here we go. As you've placed your fingers on the ribs, feel the muscle, feel the body movements as you breathe normal few times. You will consciously utilize your intercostal muscles. So as you breathe in your intercostal muscle, you will feel as you touch your would extend, and as you breathe out, your intercostal muscles will distend. So you can experience that, you can feel that by placing your hand on the side of your body in front of your ribs. Let's do this. Now equalizing our breath. We take 2 counts and we equalize in one breath cycle. So that's 1. That's 2. And now we extend our exhalation, doubling the count of inhalation. And we do that 3 times. So let's feel our intercostal muscles, and we breathe in with 2 counts and breathe out in 4 counts. So the purpose of touching this area, feeling your intercostal muscles, that this exercise you are doing is to engage your intercostal muscles. Now that you have practiced and engaged your clavicular respiratory muscles, the intercostal respiratory muscles, and your diaphragmatic muscle is already in action. Now you would give yourself a good laugh. You can either stand on your mat or just while sitting you can laugh. So do that, engaging all the three different area group of respiratory muscles. You can either place your hand, both hands, as you laugh out loud, engaging all the respiratory muscles. But prior to that, you would take 2 quick breaths and then laugh out loud. Let's do it. Switch, of course, obviously sounds, of course, you're pretending, but pretend till the time it becomes a genuine laughter. But what you're doing in intentional laughter is you are engaging all the three respiratory muscles group: the clavicular, the intercostal, the diaphragmatic. And thereby you are working towards having a good laughter. Let's do this once again. Practice this few times until you achieve your genuine laughter. But as I said earlier, the body really can't differentiate whether it is intentional laughter or it is a genuine laughter. When you are laughing, you reap the benefits of laughter. And now we will also practice silent laughter. Silent laughter we all practice sometime or the other, especially in public places or in situations where we are in a situation, laughable situation, funny situation, something we just got reminded of a funny situation, but we can't produce the sound. So the sound, the whole experience, the whole action of laughing out loud without the sound. And we'll do that. As we practice silent laughter is when you're laughing from inside and there is no sound produced outside. So you would observe your body movements and your overall body movement and how you feel in your head and throughout your body. What happens? So that's your observation while you practice silent laughter. Again, normal breathing. And you could imagine witnessing a funny scene that you can't stop laughing, or you can't stop your laughter, and you would laugh from within. So if you can practice this, you would see there are so many changes that start to happen as soon as you start to practice laughter, whether it is a silent laughter or an audible laughter. So you could practice. There's another way to practice intentional laughter. And to do that, you would pick up your imaginary phone right in front of you. You would pick up that imaginary phone, and you are engaged in a funny conversation with an imaginary caller on the other side, and you're laughing out loud. You can put the phone down. So you could practice different ways. What is important is that you're consciously, with full awareness, you're working with your breaths and laughter for some time can keep you away from the worries, the stress, the tensions. It can bring clarity to your mind. You could try by doing a favor to yourself, laughing for no reason, smiling for no reason, just practicing laughter, intentional laughter towards your own overall health and well-being. Friends, I am thankful to you for staying with me, for giving your time and coming together to practice this intentional laughter, progressive laughter yoga session. And I also can't wait to share my yoga practices with the many yoga enthusiasts coming together under the sky at the Times Square of New York City, celebrating the International Day of Yoga and the summer solstice next Friday. Thank you everyone for joining today, and I look forward to practice yoga with you all again soon. Thank you.